Hello, folks. This is Charles Lewis again, author of The Diamond Mind, Law of Attraction, based on ancient scriptures and modern day practitioners. It's available on Amazon, iTunes, and Audible. So today's message is about answering your calling right now. So, I guess I'll talk a little bit about myself. I've had this gift for a long time. And I think my calling, well, I'm 100% certain that my calling is to be some type of spiritual guide of sorts. Not a preacher or evangelist, but something, a mixture of a lot of different things. But I consider myself just some type of spiritual guide, just pointing you in the right directions. I don't have all the answers. The reason I never answered this calling was because I saw how we held our leaders, our spiritual guides, and our religious leaders to unrealistic standards. And that's a standard of perfection. We expected these people to live an unrealistic life, a sin-free life. And what those leaders did is because their constituents and the people that they were getting their money from expected that, they masqueraded as such. And then when they would get caught sneaking around doing all of this other stuff, sometimes it would diminish their integrity. They would lose money. Some of them lost their entire careers. And, us as outside observers looked at that as an example of what happens when one of the leaders missed the mark and just they say, nah, I'm not going through that. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to put my family through that. So we miss out on what they have to offer. And I did that for a long time because I fall short in a lot of areas. Let's just be honest. My name is Charles Lewis Jr., and I like women. And when I saw that these people had to be married and were held to this unrealistic standard, or a standard that I didn't like for myself, I just said, nah, I'm cool. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? That's still an area that I'm working on. You know what I mean? So, do I not help people in areas that I can be of service because of this one area or couple areas that's lacking? I think not. I'm a work in progress, just like everybody else. Maybe I'm not the go-to guy for relationship advice, but I can sure help you with faith. I can sure enough help you with understanding the power of forgiveness. I can sure enough help you with being able to responsibly process grief and past disappointments. I can show you how to heal yourself. I can show you how to renew your mind. So, you really look at it like, how many people are you not helping? How many people how many lives could you have saved? Because in a lot of situations, it's a matter of life and death. You know what I mean? Sometimes that one encouraging word can come at the right time and talk somebody right off the edge. I think the best example of this is Paul. Paul talked about having a thorn in his side, that it was something that he just couldn't get rid of. It was some shortcoming that he had. And he kept praying for God to take it away, and God wouldn't take it away. God told him, my grace is sufficient. So think if Paul would have judged himself based on that thorn and never came out of the closet and never fulfilled his purpose. I mean, we would literally have half of a Bible. He wrote most of the New Testament. So what I'm trying to encourage you to do is, who cares what they think about you? It's not about the people that are judging you. It's about the people that you can actually help. Because God wants to work. He helps his people through his people. So, he wants to use you. Now, from the other aspects, I like to speak to people, the judges, the Pharisees and the Sadducees of modern day. Stop holding these people to unrealistic standards. You're preventing people from being able to get helped. Look at it like this. I'm not going to judge my dentist for not being able to repair my broken leg. I'm not going to look at my podiatrist in an unfavorable light because he's not able to correct my vision. You know what I mean? So why are you doing this to our leaders? Everybody has shortcomings. Everybody, especially you Pharisees and Sadducees. I'm going to own mine. I'm going to tell you I'm not perfect. And I'm going to show you the areas where I went wrong. And if I could tell you how, because this is the thing. When I was messed up and hooked on drugs and stuff like that, I was like asking the Lord, why me? I have a 130 IQ. You know what I mean? I got an academic scholarship, full ride to college. Like, I'm really smart. But none of that helped me because my mind was damaged. My mind was damaged. And it wasn't, people held me to such high expectations because I had all of this potential. And, when it didn't manifest, and I'm crying the blues to the Lord, like, why me? You know what he told me? He said, how are you going to help somebody out of a hole that you've never been in yourself? Right? So, let's not judge these people that have been through things. Those are the people that can help you most. A person that ain't never been through nothing can't really tell you nothing. I mean, let's just be honest about it. That's real. I mean, I thank God for everything that I've been through. That's how I gained strength. That's what gave me the ability to help you. I mean, you get wisdom from that stuff. I mean, when everything's going hunky-dory, what are you learning in a situation like that? You're not learning nothing. Everybody's happy and telling you what you want to hear. You got the money flowing and everything like that. But when you get messed up, you see who your real friends are. You gain wisdom and you gain enough insight to be able to help somebody else that's able to go through that will potentially go through that situation. So I want to encourage you to, regardless of where you are on your spiritual walk, don't wait until you're perfect to try to help somebody. You can do it right now. Because nobody that matters is judging you. If you believe in a omniscient God, an all-knowing God, you have to concede to the fact that when he gave you your gift, he knew who you were and where you would fall short. But he gave it to you anyway. I love y'all. Take it easy. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to your leaders and your spiritual guides. Stop judging people. Judge people based off the validity of the information, not that individual. I've got some of my best game from bums and drug addicts and people on the street. You know what I mean? If you see $1 million laying on the street, you go pick it up, right? That $1 million might be in that bum that got a word for you. I don't care where I get my game from. I don't care where I get my knowledge from. I don't care where I get my wisdom from. I'm going to talk to everybody because everybody has something to offer. All right.